Good day, communicators. Today, we will talk about the elements of communication. Communication is divided into elements which further help us to understand its mechanic or process. What are the elements of communication? Let's start with the speaker, the source of message or information, or the sender. The communicator initiates the conversation by having an idea or thought in mind that he or she wants to deliver or to convey to other people. Next, we have the receiver, the recipient of the message or someone who decodes the idea. He or she is the destination of the message coming from the sender. Next, we have message, the information, thoughts, or ideas delivered by the sender in words, whether spoken or written, or in actions, whether gestures or symbols. Since communication is the transmission of message, therefore, this element is very critical to make it successful. Then we have encoding. This is the process of converting the idea into words, actions, or other forms that the speaker knows. This is when the speaker thinks of how he or she can deliver his or her message. Again, this process is done by the speaker. On the other hand, we have decoding. This is the process of interpreting the encoded message of the speaker by the receiver. This is when the receiver tries to analyze or interpret the message sent by the speaker. Next, we have channel. This is the medium or the means. It can be personal or non-personal, verbal or non-verbal, in which the encoded message is conveyed. So this is the means of transmission in which the message travels to its destination. Then we have the context. This is the environment where communication takes place, or the place of communication. We also have feedback. These are the responses, reactions, or information given by the recipient to the sender. So this is provided by the receiver. Lastly, barrier or barriers. These are factors that usually affect the flow of communication. Barriers are primary cause of communication breakdowns and misunderstandings. To become a successful communicator, you have to be familiar with these barriers in order for us to overcome it. So it is important to identify the barriers or the types of barriers and then apply or think of a solution to overcome these barriers. Once again, these are the elements of communication. We have the speaker, receiver, message, encoding, decoding, channel, context, feedback, and barrier. Again, thank you for listening and keep on learning, students.